Welcome. Today we will learn about friend function in object oriented programming. In C++, we can use friend function to access the private members, data members or member function of the class. So let's start by creating a new project. As multiple times we have discussed before, we can create project in dev C++ by selecting console application C++ project, typing here project name, and finally we have to click on OK. The default project structure will be written in the dev C++, new file created for the C++. So we are writing here friend function example. Select here console application, click on OK. We have to save the file of C++. As we can see here, the default line of codes are already written in dev C++. Okay, so let's start by adding up the line that is necessary for each and every program using the dev C++. Namespace standard. We have to create here simple class named as such as robot, animal, dog, etc. We are creating here animal class, as we have multiple time created the animal class in previous lectures. So we are creating here private access member. Let's suppose int age. We are also writing down its public members. Normally in public access specifier we are declaring or defining the functions of the class. So we are defining first its function int get age. Here we will return age, and secondly we are going to define the set age. Here we are going to take the parameter a to assign it to the private member of the class. Let me zoom it out to explain it. We can see here this is the animal class, and these are its private members and these are its public access members. Okay, here is the age. Now we are going to defining declaration of the friend function in the class friend. Let's suppose display is the friend function. We have to just provide the declaration in the class because we are going to define friend function outside of the class. Here we are providing the arguments of the same class to access its private members or access its private data attributes. Okay, in outside context of the class, as we can see here, this is the outside of the class context. This is the class context that is terminating with the semicolon. Okay, let me write here the same function name as here. Let's suppose this is void input, void display, taking the parameter as animal. Let's suppose this is the parameter. Here that is important point we have to consider. We are going to pass the object of animal class as the pointer because we want to change the private members of the same class. In void display definition of the function, we are going to change the private member. Let's suppose age. For the time being we are going to its as 10. This is basically friend function, and this is argument passing as the pointer to the object of the friend function. Okay, let me move in the main function. Here we are going to create an object of the animal class. Let's suppose this is the dog. We are going to getting input using the getter and setter of the class. Here we can use first of all set age. Let's suppose this is 20. Oh, this is much more. Let's suppose this is 10, and then we are going to get age of the dog using its class public member function. So let's go to the compilation, and we want to execute. Here is the error because we have to declare it as pointer, not the object. Okay, because this function line, okay, let me clear it. Why this error come? We have to go here. This is the function declaration statement. A function declaration statement does not contain body of the function. It is normally terminated by the semicolon, and this is the friend keyword that is used inside the class to make any function friend to that class. A friend function is a function that can access private members of the class to whom it is friend, declared as friend, and this is the definition of the function. I say that this is the declaration of the function, this is definition of the function. The first line of the definition of the function is called function header, and it is rule syntax of the C++ function header must be similar to the function declaration. Okay, let's move forward, compile it again. Here is the spell mistake. Okay, we are going to correct it. Compile it again. Here nothing is appearing in the output screen. We have to display the age of the dog. That's why we are using get age, getter of the class. Getter of the class is returning age, so that we have to use getter in cout statement. Here we can use ender or just getter of the function. So nice. We can see here age is 12, as getter of the function is returning age of dog. Set here as 12. We can change here, we say that 22 using the setter function of the class. Then it will definitely display 22 in the output using the get age, getter function of the class. At that point we have to clear that these are two members of the class as public, so we are accessing outside of the class. And what is done with these outside of the class member functions, public member functions, we are accessing private attribute or data member of the class. Okay, is it clear? These are the two public member function of the class by which we are getting or setting the private data member of the class. The reason is only that these are the public member of the function of the class. Now we are going to define, we have already defined the member function or function, friend function. This will not call member function of the class, this will call friend function of the class, that is display. Now we are going to access or change the age of the dog using friend function. What will happen? We have to pass here argument of the same class that is already declared dog. Ampersand is used because in definition we want to change the actual object's value, so we use here pointer, and the function parameter passing technique says that whenever we use pointer in the formal parameters of the function in function header or function declaration, we must have to pass actual values or actual arguments address to the function call. This is the basically function call, and we are passing the address of the object that is named as dog from animal class. When this function will call, it will access the private member age of the animal class and set its value or change its value to 10. As we have already set its value using its public member function 22, the friend function will access the private member of the class animal and change it to 10. So let's check by copying get age again, public member function of the class, and see what is going on. We can see here friend function changed the age of the dog by 10. Why 22 is appearing here? Because we have not written end of line. We write here end of line. Okay, so check it again. Here we have come to across clear the explanation of the friend function. We can see here first line. I will try to elaborate the entire line of codes corresponding to the output. In the first line, we have created the dog object from animal class. In second line, we access set age member function of the class animal using its dog object that is created in the line number 1. Set age basically public function of the animal class, and it takes one parameter as the age and set it to the private data member of the class. In the third line, in main function, we are going to display the age of the object that is set as dog using its public member function get age. The age is displaying here 22 because we have set it 22 in the main function using its set age public member function. In the next line, display function is called, that is the private function, private friend function. Not will call private function. This is the friend function to the class animal that is taking one parameter of the animal class as pointer. The reason behind to take it pointer, because we want to change the actual attributes or data member of the given class object. The dog object will be passed here. In friend function, we can see here the private member of the class object is going to be update or change. We can do any other calculation depending on the scenario given to us. Basically, the idea behind the entire video session is to clear the concept of friend function. After changing the value of the object dog or accessing its private data member age, we are again going to display the age of the object that is called dog, and we monitor that this is changed successfully to 10. So that we conclude that a friend function is a function that is exists outside of the class, but its declaration must be inside the class, and we can define it anywhere in the entire program. Its declaration must be inside the class. This is the declaration of the friend function, and this is the definition of the friend function. So that with the help of friend function, we can access private data member of the class that is not possible without using the friend function outside of the class. Okay, keep in touch. Next we will discuss templates in C++, what are their purpose and how we can use it. Thanks.